And we're back
in Disney World.
What? We're here at the Orlando airport for a quick weekend trip.
Super quick. We're here for a little bit of Disney magic.
And a little bit of 50th. Oh, let's go.
I gotta know, when can we do this again?
All right, well, we are doing things a little bit different on this trip. So it is late on Friday night. We flew in after work. We're flying home Sunday morning.
30 hours
So
in
we're
Disney.
literally here for like a day. It's crazy. So we are actually going to just stay at an airport hotel to make it super easy since we're getting in late and we're going home early. Just gonna make it a lot easier. And it was pretty cheap. So we're just waiting for the shuttle. We got a hotel that had an airport shuttle. Gonna hop on that, go sleep, get up in the morning, come back to the airport, get a rental car, head to Disney, and then back to the hotel and back on Sunday.
Yep.
So let's go have a little Disney adventure.
See what a weekend in Disney is like.
Good morning! We're almost in the Disney bubble.
Here we go.
Here we go. There it is, Polly. The most magical place on earth. Are you ready? And we're in Disney World. So Wally really wants to ride the monorail on this trip. So we're gonna go park at Magic Kingdom, ride the monorail to EPCOT, and then ride the monorail back over here so we can end our day in Magic Kingdom. I haven't seen it running yet, so hopefully it's running this morning. They're trying to warm up the engines, you think? Yeah. All right, well, parking at Magic Kingdom was pure insanity. We were like very far out, so we decided, forget the monorail, we're just gonna drive over to EPCOT. Wally and I may ride the monorail over to Magic Kingdom later, but this will work much better. All right, that was much better parking. We're in the Imagine lot. We're right here at the front of EPCOT. Do finally see the monorail running, but that was crazy. But look at this. This is it. We're here an hour before park open, an hour and 10 minutes before park open. Not a big crowd. So our hope is get right into EPCOT and go get on the list for Space 220. All right, well, we rope dropped the security line and here we are, about to rope drop the park.
All right, it's 10:18. We're 20 minutes after first security, and this is the line for Space 220. It's actually just scheduling over here. You're scheduling your spot. They're gonna walk us over to the actual queue area, so I think they're just holding us in the shade to keep us out of the way of the other lines.
All right, well, it is about 10 minutes later. It's 10:30, and this is the current. Glad we got here early. Mark and Wally have gone off to the rides and attractions line. I'm holding out the Space 220 line. My guess is they'll definitely be able to get through test track once, maybe twice by the time I make it in. All right, we are in line. So they're still bringing people along this way for the line. It was a little unorganized. Definitely saw some line hoppers jump in here, but we're still fairly towards the front. So we'll see what we get for a reservation. All right, so I believe we're going through here, and then there are cast members over here with iPads that are creating the reservations. So we're into the internal queue, which means we should get a reservation. Just not sure what time we'll get.
All right, Wally. That noise means we're at test track. Whoa. All right, hit optimize. Whoa. Mommy has joined us, and now Wally's making a monster truck Mini Cooper, kind of, sort of. Whoa. Okay, I think your monster truck Mini Cooper is looking pretty good there, bud.
Scanning SIM card for optimal eco efficiency.
Good thing I took my hat off on that ride.
Well, I think we forgot to update you guys and the chaos of everything, but we did get a Space 220 reservation. It is at 2:30. Our Rummy sneak peek is at 3, so we're gonna go over and see if maybe
You can
there's
squeak
some,
in early.
yeah, if there's some wiggle room in that. If not, you know, we'll see what happens. So
Yep.
we're excited to have gotten Space 220. I think from start to finish, I was like out of the line and making my way over to test track around 11, and we got to the park at 9:50, and it opened at 11. So it was a lot of waiting, but hopefully it's worth it.
They did start letting you into the rides at 10:30, and also you got to start making your reservation time at 10:30.
Yeah, so Wally and Mark went and did test track. I waited for 2:20, and then we went and did test track again. So it's
Two
almost
times
noon,
already today.
and we've already done test track twice. So we're gonna make our way into World Showcase now and see what we can do.
Yeah. No better way to start your EPCOT
Food and
food and
journey.
wine than with the strawberry soft serve with pink sprinkles and a waffle cone. And I had him do it upside down because I knew Wally was getting it and it was gonna take a little bit. So, and what do we got over here, hun?
So we did
The mimosa flight.
Mimosa flight from Shimmering Sips. So I think it's like key lime,
Key lime, hog
tropical,
juice.
and blood orange.
Yeah, so that's probably the pog juice, key lime, and blood orange if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Then
And then we went to the noodle exchange,
Noodle exchange.
and we got the beef and the tofu
Beef.
pho.
and the tofu.
I was torn between tofu and seafood, but I went tofu.
And it looks like you had a bite of it already.
I've eaten a little bit of it. It's really, really good.
Spicy, or is it good?
No, it's very good.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's not too spicy. I mean, it's spicy, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's like burning on your lips spicy, not like burning down your esophagus spicy.
Yeah.
So, that's my kind of spicy.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we are making our way through the World Showcase. Got my eye on some cheese and grease, but also the charcuterie board in Spain. So I feel like I'm gonna have to make a very difficult decision very soon, because grease is right there. I got another snack. I had to get the griddled cheese with honey and pistachios in Greece. And we got a rosé.
Yep, and it's a dry rosé.
And Wally.
He got a snack too. What'd you get, buddy?
Strawberry slushy.
From the Morocco beverage and dessert.
Is that good? Yum. Wally, we made it to Germany. All right, well, Mark.
I know my wife.
I was like, we don't need the charcuterie. He went to go get some wine.
Look at all those olives.
He got the charcuterie. Oh, looks so good.
Look at this tiny little wine plate. It's like one sip.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, we are here in the Mexico Pavilion. Wish we could get a margarita, but they said that line, and I'll show it here in a second, is an hour long. Ooh. I don't think any margarita in Epcot's worth an hour long wait in this line right here. Instead, we're gonna go on our favorite, Wally's favorite, 30 Caballeros. Buddy. Here we go, we're going to space.
You're riding aboard the Mark 5 Stellarator, the latest in space elevator design and technology. Today, you'll have a spectacular view of Florida and the Eastern Seaboard. Enjoy the ride. With arrival information.
SV1, we are on our final approach.
Roger that. If you look above, you'll see Centauri Space Station coming into view. Once we dock, gather your belongings and exit through the open airlock. A Space 220 agent will be waiting for you.
SV1, clear for arrival.
Gravity generator active.
Airlock activated. Location
Well, it's a good thing you guys have. It's a good thing you have gravity up here. a really flexible spacesuit too. That the tail's still going.
Got a moon rock.
Moon rocks coming in.
Here you go, buddy. Crash landing.
I want to keep it.
You can keep it. Is it good? Oh, look, it comes with pop rocks. Do you want to put them in there? You ready?
Whoa!
This is silly.
Wow! We just missed it. There goes the X1 on their mission.
Okay, so kids meals here come with a super special deck of trading cards that you can only get here, and that you can collect them all, but this deck comes with a couple cards. So if you can see it, you can see those things out in space here while you're here.
Mommy will put them in her purse and keep them safe, and then we can look at them later when your hands aren't dirty.
Covered in pop rock.
Yeah.
Everything looks good so far?
Awesome. Yeah.
All right, I'll come back and see how it's tasting for you.
Perfect. Thank you.
So yeah, look at that. Those are cool. And Wally, it's gonna have all the like space things that we're seeing fly by, like that guy. What is that?
All right, for the gluten, dairy, and corn-free, I've got the space green salad, got some lettuce, cranberries, pears, pecans, and an apple cider dressing.
And I was originally going to do the burrata, which is like the safest, like most straightforward for allergies. But then she mentioned that they could do the tuna tartare, the Neptuna tartare, just without the crisps. And so I had to go with that. It looks so yummy. I'm excited to dig into this.
All right, you just noticed this.
Yeah, it's a moon plate. That's so cool.
And while our appetizers came, they brought Wally's meal. He got the space chicken fingers.
I got it.
And yes, you got your rocket ship with the pop rock. And do not adjust your set. These are really tiny forks. We'll compare it to the size of my hand. Tiny little forks. All right, how's the tartare?
It's very good. It's got like a nice layer of like kind of like
Mom, look at
spicy
Double one.
wasabi ginger in there.
Thank you. Look at
That looks
that steak.
good.
Looks perfect. So for color temp, I ordered it about medium rare. Seeing the people post pictures online, medium was ending up a little bit too well done. So medium rare looks perfect.
And this is the salmon, which came out in a dome that released all the smoke, and it smells so good.
Yeah, that smells really good.
And it's got like these beautiful shiitake mushrooms on there. Some bok choy. I'm so excited about it.
She's digging in.
It's so good. Yum. So I heard people say that this was dry. It's not dry.
Does that look dry?
No, it was delicious.
And they gave us new knives. This one's serrated. Ooh, is yours serrated or is it? No. I have a good steak knife then. Okay guys, here we go. Yeah, so it has a Cabernet coffee rub. And then they sprinkle sea salt on it. So you do have to like flavored steaks. Alright, there's one of the X1 spaceships, guys. From Mission Space, yep. Whoa. I wonder if it's gonna dock with us. Whoa. Okay, and we didn't go, we showed you the main courses that we got, but we didn't go over all what we could have chosen. The tuna is gluten-free, salmon's gluten-free, they have gluten-free buns for the burger, steak is gluten-free, the chicken, cross-contamination risk there, but it is gluten-free if you're okay with that, and then they have
Obviously,
the
those are
terra bolognese, because it has a corn linguine.
Yeah, but it's gluten-free and dairy-free.
Yes, it's vegan too, so it's dairy-free as well. Well, dessert has arrived.
Oh, I got the lemon mousse with white chocolate rings,
Wow.
and I wasn't gonna get any dessert.
But it's gluten-free.
Yeah, this, and they have a chocolate cheesecake that also sounds really good, but I could not resist the lemoniness of this. And it's so pretty too. I'm happy with my decision.
And Wally, what'd you get? Kids' meals come with
Ice
dessert?
cream or a cupcake?
Yep.
And you went with the vanilla gelato. Is it good?
That did it. It was kinda more bitter.
And you ate it.
You ate a lot of it.
Alright, let's see. First bite.
I saw pictures of this and I just assumed it wasn't gluten-free. Oh my god. Wow.
Is that good?
Yes. Look at this, like on the bottom, it's like fresh, like lemon curd kind of.
Oh no!
It's like a lemon coconut or something?
I don't know, it's amazing. Okay, we asked, and this is actually like a gluten-free like Rice Krispie in the base. So it's like chunks of like lemon with like a rice crisp. It's delicious. Docked at the Centauri 220.
Ah,
That's cool.
that's cool.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to let you folks know that on our way back down, we're going to be going at 15,000 miles per hour.
Whoa.
You guys will land right through Earth's atmosphere at a very quick speed. Once we do, we're going to hold that gravitational pull on our way. So long as that's going down, rather than up.
Complete.
Wow.
You are confirmed to go for departure. You are cleared for departure. Initiating descent in 3, 2, 1. Your journey back to EPCOT will be a smooth and quick one today. So enjoy the ride.
So from our space station going down to Earth's atmosphere, we're going at a controlled speed. So this ring that we're about to go through, that's what's controlling us on our way. But once we enter Earth's atmosphere, that's when gravity's just going to kick right in. Now we're about to go through Earth's atmosphere now, so hold on tight.
EPCOT is now coming into view. When we dock, gather your belongings, exit through the open airlock, and watch your younger travelers. SB1 cleared for arrival.
Wow.
Air pressure normalized. Docking complete.
Wow.
We hope you enjoyed your visit to Space 220 and look forward to seeing you again soon.
You guys survived.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't burn up on Rancher yet.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Here we are. Positive. Oh, we're going to exit right down here and go back to Earth.
Thank you so much.
Have a great rest of your day, guys.
Thank you. On the way out, they handed Wally
A bonus deck
a
of
bonus
cards.
deck of cards.
But he's got a pretty good collection started,
Yep.
and he got the X2.
What?
So cool. And they
That's
have
so
all
cool.
these like little pieces of information on the back. They're super fun. All right, well, Space 220 gets cosmic thumbs up from
Yep.
us. It was amazing.
Yep.
Everything on the menu was so good.
And I got a double.
Well,
Yeah,
I
and
got
they even gave him a
decks
double
of
deck
cards,
of cards.
I gave him an extra deck as we were leaving.
Yeah.
The kids menu was great, and the desserts were awesome. And like food allergy wise, they
did
were
it.
super knowledgeable, and they had
Yep.
tons of options. So
Yeah.
highly recommend it. Flavorful. And worth the price, I think. And the
And-
experience was really fun,
Yeah.
like
You
getting
ended
to
up-
wash out the windows.
You ended up
and
getting the dessert.
I did,
and
yeah.
you loved it.
It was so good.
So,
It was so good. Everything was good. So now
Don de
we're on
Boré.
to France.
Viva en France!